Hey guys, TeamNoSkill here. I have a new deck profile for you guys today. It is going to be my friend's deck profile. He wanted me to do it for him, along with two other decks, counting this one, so three. So it's going to be my friend's Liberator deck. I wouldn't really call it budget. So the first card is Spring Breed's Messenger. It's really all the way from base at 7. So it's a Forerunner. So its skill is... when the unit that it's boosting attack hits, counterblast 1, put it into the soul. Look at the top 3 cards for 1 gold paladin and call it to regard as rest. So that's a starter. On to the triggers. We have 4 Liberator crits. It is Ascendant Liberator Barbtruc. So a very interesting thing about this card, I thought it only got its effect if it's called from the deck. Turns out it can go off even if you just call it from hand. So its skill is, when this unit is placed on rearguard, you may pay the cost, put it to the bottom of your deck, look at the top 4 cards for a Bluish flame, add it to your hand, and reveal it to your opponent and shuffle your deck. So bottom, top 4 for Bluish flame, if you get one, add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So it's really nice that you don't have to call it from deck. So now we have Ketchgal Liberator, stand trigger. Its skill is, when it's called from the deck, look at the top 3, put it to the bottom of the deck. Look at the top 3 cards for 1 card that's a Liberator that is not him. Call it to rearguard and shuffle your deck. Then we have 4 generic draws and 4 heals. All Liberators. On to the grade 1s. 4 Limerick Enablers treats you at 4 damage. Treats you at 4 damage even if you aren't. 4 Brunos. Its skill is, when your other gold paladin is placed onto the rearguard from the deck, it gets plus 3k. So it gets really obnoxious and insane. 4 Liberator PGs. It's my favorite artwork for the PG too, so he has good taste. And we're running 2 Fast Chase Liberator Josephus. So its skill is, when it's caught from deck, Soul Blast to 1 Liberator, draw a card. On to the grade 2s. We have 4 Oath Liberator Aglovale. So its skill is, counterblast 1, anything that is placed onto the rearguard. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Is it 4? I believe it's 4. No, 3 cards, my apologies. 3 cards on top of your deck, call it to an open rearguard, and put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Next we have Taciturn Liberator Brennius. He's like Bruno, but with an additional effect. So his skill is, when your other unit is placed on the rearguard from deck, he gets plus 2k, and he gets the effect when he hits, unflip a damage. So let's say you called 3 units. If he hits, he unflips 3. And he gets plus 6,000, which is nice. So this card is from Fire's collection. It's pretty good. So when it's placed onto rearguard from deck, if you have 2 original cards with Liberator on your Vanguard, which means it can count stride, but only with a Liberator stride, because it says original card name. So you can't stride into like Gurguit stride and try to get it off. It won't work. So its skill is, look at the top 3 cards, call 1 to rearguard, and then shuffle your deck. And if the card was a Bluish flame that was caught, you can add it to your hand instead. So on to the grade 3s. There's a bunch of variety in my friend's grade 3 lineup. So we have 2 Bluish Flame Liberator Prominence core. So its skill is, when a unit with the same card as a unit on the Vanguard is placed onto rearguard, if you're in Legion, he gets plus 3 in a crit. And its other skill is, counterblast 1, choose one of your rearguards, kill it, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and call it to rearguard. And you put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order, and you can only use it once per turn. We have 3 Gancelot Zenith, Liberator of Sands. His skill is, when he attacks Vanguard, counterblast 1, choose one of your grade 2 or lowers, put it to the bottom of your deck, call a top card of your deck, and it gets plus 10,000. We have Wolf Fake Liberator Garmore. I think he's still really good for when you're having like a bad game, because his skill is Limit Break 4, counterblast 3, look at the top card of your deck, call it to rearguard. And if you caught a card to an open rearguard, you can repeat the effect again without paying the cost. So which means you can essentially get a whole field out. Because it says called to an open rearguard. And if you have an open rearguard, you can repeat the cost again. And his other effect's pretty cool too. When he attacks, you can put one of your units to the bottom of the deck and he gets plus 4k. And we play one Sanctuary Monarch, Liberator Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. So his skill is, we don't really use the first skill. When a Blasphemy Liberator is placed into the rearguard, he gets plus 10 in crit. But his Limit Break is basically used for like bad matchups like Lane Joker. Or even Mega Colony too. Counterblast 3, Soul Blast 2. Put all of your rearguards to the top of your deck and then call them in any order you want. So let's say you have a Bruno, you call Bruno first and then you pump it up. So that's the main core of the deck. Onto the strikes. This card is simply amazing. Bluish Flame, True Liberator, Holy Flame. So his skill is counterblast 1, choose a unit from your G zone and turn it face up. And for every copy of himself face up, he gets the skill. Look at the top 3 cards. Call one to call to rearguard, and then you put the rest into the drop zone. And the unit called gets plus 2. So his effect. So let's say you go to his effect. You unflip. You have 3 face up. Its skill goes like this. It's not. Look at the top 6. It's top 3. Call one, discard the rest. Top 3, call one, discard the rest, etc., etc. We have one Yurguit. It's probably a staple in every Gold Paladin deck now. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 2. He gets plus 5,000 for each rearguard you have, and all of your units get plus 5k. One Sea Breeze, in case your opponent's grade stuck, or they're trying to grade 2 game you. Slap him in the face. We have Golden Dragon, Rising Shine Dragon. Counterblast 1, choose a face that unit from your G zone and turn it face up. When he hits, look at the top 2 cards. Switch your deck. Look at 3 cards on the top of your deck and you call up to 2 cards in your hand. And then you put them at the bottom of your deck in any order. We have Golden Knight of Incandescence Erdre. On placement, counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. You can pay the cost. If you do, look at 2 cards on top of your deck, switch up to 1 card, call it to an open rearguard, and put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. 2 Campbell. On hit, look at the top 5, call 1, and he gets plus 2k when he gets called. We have 4 G-Guards. So we have 2 Sacred Heaven Prayer Master Raja. If you have 2 or more rearguards, he gets plus 5k. Then we have 2 Slimies. So its skill is, I just put it in a guard circle, put one of your units to the bottom, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, call 2 cards with different grades into the guard circle. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.